Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Trunkhead with Trunkhead Gaming. Today is a replay cast of the game I played last night, my Goblin game with my Dark Elves versus Brian 506's Lizardmen. I cast our previous game this previous weekend just so I can kind of remind myself of how he plays, and I actually think it really helped. Going into this game, I am 6-2-0. I am in first place, and I actually already clinched a playoff spot in the Stomping Fields of Goblin. And at 1 point in my last two games, this is one of my last two games. 1 point in the last two games to clinch first place in my division. Try to forget the name of it. They all have strange names. So anyway, I wanted to cast this game. I love casting my Goblin games. I love this team in particular, so I like the chance to stream them when I can. I figured I'd get this game in before the basketball tournament starts. This season for me, basketball-wise, is extremely strange because I worked in bars and clubs my entire life. And when you do that, you almost always see a ton of college basketball because that's the only thing on. And I'm learning how to code, so I haven't watched a single college basketball game this season. So I don't even have a bracket going. I'll still watch the games because they're always really good. So this is, well, I guess this is why I set it up. So this is my team. This is my new team. You can see he picked up a strength 5. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was talking to a quick draw actually about my division, and I'm like, there are 3 strength 5 sources in my division. There's also that strength 6 block money, which is disgusting. So it's a very bad division. You see one of his Mighty Blow guys picked up tackle, so he's got 2 tackle Mighty Blow, which I hate, in the strength 5 source. He's got this tackle skink with the jump up. I wish he'd have gotten diving tackle there. So this is his team, and this guy's got a move bust, and then one of these sources, one of these blocks, just single block sources, has a nickel. Or excuse me, has an armor bust, not a nickel. So my team looks like this. I have the kick guy, the lineman who forever, I think it's wandering, whoever only had dodge finally leveled, and he picked up wrestle. Sure hands guy up front, block guy who has 9 of 16 SPP. I'm trying to get him dodge really bad. My guard guy, excuse me. My tackle which usually puts in a lot of work against Lizardmen teams. My diving tackle guy. Sidestepper is awesome. My strength 6 guy. And then she is 50-51. Mighty Blow piling on which. So she needs 1 SPP for her next level. I'm setting up offset because if you watched the replay cast from before, the offset really fucked with him a little bit. When I set up normal, he just put up the traditional great blue wall, and I could not get to his skinks. So this time I set up in the second half I did an offset like this, and it spread him out, and it really let me hit his skinks a lot better. So I took that, and I was like, well, I'm going to try and do the offset again. Also unusual in this one, this is his stadium. He has the referee rest area, which gives both teams a bribe. I've never seen a Lizard team with a rest area, ever. So I was a little bit thrown from the loop, but I'm expecting to get fouled, which I do not like. When you set up offset, you always kick short to the right, so he has to force his team to the right, but I get a blitz. So you can see the ball landed over here. You always want to throw it over here because you want him to pull guys over here to protect it. So what I'm trying to do is I think I'm going to try and hit this skink with my Mighty Blow Witch. I'm going to try and pressure the ball too. I'm trying to do everything all at once, which is probably not the way to do it. So, you can see I'm going to go over here because I want a presence over here. And then he's going to go over here just to try and stop him from getting a free. Because if I'm going to commit guys over here, this side will be open. He can just go down. So the offset is blown up already because of the blitz, but in a good way. He goes up there, no reason to do a GFI. She has to do 2 GFIs to hit this skink, I believe. And this is the armor bust guy, so I could have hit him too, but then I would have been in contact. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do the dodge. I didn't need to actually do that dodge, I was dumb. Could have just gone this way. Do the dodge there, and now I do the GFI. So I'm stopping every once in a while because I'm rolling dice. And then I roll the die and hit him. And knock him out. Sad that's not an injury, but it's get a skink off the pitch before it's even the game's playing is great. Problem is, it's easy for this guy to just walk up here and hit this witch. And I didn't realize it until after I had done the hit. I'm like, oh shit, my witch is super exposed to this Mighty Blow hit, Mighty Blow tackle. So I am not excited about that. But it is making him do some fancy stuff because I'll go around and get this ball. Probably use this AG5, which is just nasty. The AG5 does have a niggle. But I have no luck hitting fucking nickel monster god skinks. Uses a reroll right there on the pickup. Uses the one to pick up. And then just gets behind this wall of blue. Like I told, that's what he likes to do. And there he goes. He goes to hit the witch. Like I knew it was coming. And this turn took a while, and I'm like, the last thing he's going to do is hit this fucking witch. I just absolutely know it. Mighty Blow hit causes no damage though, so I like that. Then he goes in and gets on top of her. He's going to take these hits. No damage from one Mighty Blow. Like, I remember thinking, he did this all game where he didn't put all 3 Mighty Blow. He's got 4 Mighty Blow total, right? So he's got, this guy's got Mighty Blow, this guy's got Mighty Blow, this guy's got Mighty Blow, and then the Croc's got Mighty Blow. And I remember thinking, why doesn't he put all 3 of them on the line of scrimmage to get the Mighty Blow hit? So all 3 of these should be Mighty Blow hits, plus 1 blitz from the other Mighty Blow guy. But you don't do that for some reason. And I don't know what his thinking is behind that. So he gets a power 3 dive from the Crocs, and there's the first removal for him. So we are down 10 to 10. Mighty Blow. And then here goes the skink way down pitch. I'm like, well, I mean, if you're going to expose him like that, I'm going to figure out a way to hit him. I got Wolf right there, just 1 GFI away. Like, if you see me play Lizards versus Lizards, you know I have a really good record against Lizards, but B, as Dark Elves anyway. But B, my strategy is, it's not unique. It's just hit skinks when you can hit skinks. That's really how you beat Lizards, as almost any team. I do the same thing with humans. I just try to hit the skinks. So I'm going to try and limit his as possible. This is a 1 die right here. With block against no block, so it's a favorite. Here comes the hit on the skink. It's a GFI, though. And then I greed re-roll that because you always want to hit a skink. So I did that greed re-roll. And you can see I'm throwing a 1 die right here, and you can see it's a skull. So a couple issues with this play where I basically just fucked up. I could have just taken the double pushes instead of being greedy trying to get the hit in the skink. I mean, you want the hit in the skink, but there's no reason to spend the reroll there. That was an extremely aggressive waste of a reroll. But this guy's also got diving tackle, so he's got to do 2 3+s because it would be 4+, 3+, but because he's got stunt, he can go through tackle zones. So 3+, 3+ to get away against diving tackle, so it's a 5+ with no automatic reroll. So pinning him against the thing was fine. There was no reason to do that. And then I went ahead and did the 1 die, even though I didn't have the reroll. I'm still a favorite. Like there's 50% chance to knock him down, and then 2 of those other results are a push. The only bad one is a skull, but of course I skulled it. Like I shouldn't even done this. It's against Mighty Blow. Like why would I do this fucking dice? And then I did this because this guy's got tackle. Before I moved this witch, because it's a 1 in 6 too. I mean, they both would have failed, but so she is sitting there next to a guy, and there's a bribe in play. And I knew as soon as I rolled this dice, and skulled it, I'm like, my witch is getting fouled. So, and it's all because I used this reroll right here, which I should not have done. So that was very poor reroll usage. Fortunately, I don't take an armor break there. I got a little bit bailed out there for being greedy and dumb. So let's see what he does here. Because I'm expecting him to foul that witch, and you can see as soon as he moved that source over there, I'm like, yep, my witch is getting fouled. Probably with one of these skinks, because he's got 2 backups. Like he's got 2 guys that are exactly like this guy, except for don't jump up. Gonna get his Mighty Blow hit in, of course. Looks like he's gonna hit my lineman, which I'm okay with. I mean, Wandering's got 2 skills, and that's nice and all, but in the grand scheme of things, he's not wicked important until he gets leap. And his plan is to get leap, so once he gets leap, then he's got a really short lifespan. And then he's going to come over here, and he is going to step on poor brown recluse, which is my tackle, a little mighty blow tackle. Just a KO, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy to get away from the KO there. And she's safe for the rest of the drive. Like, he's a murder lizard, right? And then he takes the both down, and then Pirate gets knocked down and he gets stunned. So he's murder lizard, which is actually harder for agility team or hybrid teams than a traditional control team, because when they're control, you don't have to worry as much about getting killed, but he's got 4 Mighty Blow. The difference is that when he's a murder team, he's only got the 1 game plan. So I've talked about this before. When you're murder lizards and you're going all Mighty Blow, as opposed to 1 Mighty, so usually you get the first 3 guys get blocked. This is what Cricket told me, how he built his lizards, and he's been to the CCL playoffs as lizard, and 1 rebel as lizards, the Super Bowl. First 3 guys get blocked. The next 2 guys get break tackle. Then the very first block guy that levels gets Mighty Blow, and the next guys get guard. And you start playing the control game. Like you don't need this much Mighty Blow in the beginning unless you're going pure murder lizards. And the advantage of Murderers is this: when you're playing AG18 or AG4 teams like this, you tend to do better. The problem is that when you play Claw teams, which are more common, you tend to do less well because your move is to outbash your opponent, but your opponent's got Claw and as much strength as you do, you tend to lose that matchup. Whereas when you go guard, you control the field, you have a chance in that matchup, and you have a chance in this matchup. So the more well-rounded approach is better for Lizards. But for me particularly, in my team, he's a murder team. So every time he hits me, I'm cringing because I'm getting hit by a lot of Mighty Blow. Just stand him up. I don't attack. So I'm going to attack him over here with my Strength 4, my Huntsman. Knock him down. When you're attacking Saurus as Dark Elves, you're never expecting removals. I mean, you never expect removals anyway, but especially against AV9. So I tend not to hit Saurus very often. Like, I won't even throw a block at the Strength 5 guy today, I'm sure. Now I'm trying to protect her because I'm like, well, he clearly doesn't like my witches. Maybe he didn't like that one more because she had... I did a GFI, so this what I'm trying to do is I want to hit this fucking skink. I want to foul this skink, and I spend a GFI to do it because I already know this is dumb too. I should not spend that reroll. Get the foul and just get a stun. And I'm doing this because I know as of right now, as soon as he went around there to foul me with this bribe stadium, I'm like, all right, this is his intention is to murder my team. So I want to murder his team as well, and I want to foul that skink. But I could have literally just left him there, right where he was at, and then done other stuff with these guys. So this is also an aggressive misplay on my part. I'm moving him over here because I'm trying to protect the witch because I know it's coming after the witch. Looks like he's going to bring up the traditional cage. This is interesting because this is all three of these guys have 2 dies. So you know, right now I know I was going to hit my guard piece with this piece and then come around here and hit him like this. Because otherwise this guy's just got a free 2 die. Well, any of these guys have free 2 dies, but... Gets the POW, knocks down my guard piece with his Mighty Blow, but thankfully no damage there. So because of the way I played, because I was aggressive on the blitz, and because I've been aggressive chasing after this fucking skink, and I lost my witch, I'm kind of in a bad spot. You can see how spread out I am. His cage is way over here. I had 5 dudes over here. You can see he's moving, so he was right there. 5 dudes over here, and his whole team's over here. So I'm really not in a good spot. I've already, like I said, clinched the playoff spot, so I could just get out of his way, let those guys go down the field and score. But I can see this is going to be a salty game, so I'm like, I'm going to fucking go for the win. I don't fucking care. Let's go for it. If he's going to fucking be aggressive on me, I'm going to be aggressive on him. So, yeah, I'm going to start moving, get in front of his cage, and see if I can slow him down. And as soon as I base a guy like this, you know I'm doing a cage dive, probably with this guy, since he's the only guy with tackle. 2-die grab that guy away, which means she's going to move. I'm going to try and get these guys away. I'm not going to move him, I don't believe, because if the ball gets out, I want him to be able to get the ball. And then we're going to go, same with this guy. Do the cage dive. It's a 5+, but with automatic reroll, it's 55% chance, so works more often than it doesn't. It doesn't work that time. Puts him kind of in a bad spot. So he comes over here. He's going to hit Mesothalia, my kicker. I love Mesothalia. He's been around for a hot minute. Stand up this Croc and probably get him right up in there. Yep. I've got 2 die on my Huntsman. Of course, POWs with no tackle. That's a theme. He did a lot of POWs against my Blasters with no tackle. But Huntsman lives, so I'm okay with that. He's going to go through. He's going to hit Wandering. And then he's going to do something really strange, I believe. He's going to go over here. He's going to foul this guy. He does so. He doesn't foul him, which I think is super weird. Like, why would you move this guy here if you're not going to foul him? I don't understand. And it wasn't like he was move this guy and turn. Like, he moved that guy and then thought about it for a minute. And then finally, like 30 seconds later, decided to end his turn without fouling him. And I'm thinking maybe he didn't want to foul him because he's like, well, I'm already down 1 skink, and I got another skink in the sideline. Maybe I don't know idea why he didn't foul, but more importantly, I don't know why he left his ball carrier in contact with my fucking tackle dude. Like, it just blew my mind when he did that. Because I don't have to cage dive. All I got to do is put a guy here to cancel these. Well, I don't need to put him here. I can put him here. But I'm going to put him right there. All I got to do is cancel these 3 assists, cancel this assist, and then I got a free 2-die on the ball. I just got to give him blitz on 2-die. So I was stunned when he did this. Like, I still to this right now don't know what his thinking was. But I'm going to take my unskilled guy. I'm going to go cancel those 3 assists. And I want to leave this guy because he's got sure hands because the ball is likely to end up in a tackle zone. So I want to make sure he's the guy available to get it. I'm going to put my other lineman right here to cancel those 2 assists. And I'm going to blitz the ball carrier. I'm doing it first before I move these guys because I want to see where the ball goes. Of course I knocked the ball down. Like I have block and tackle and 2 die. Like I'm 75% chance to knock him down. So now I'm like, well, okay. And I'm going to start moving these guys around. I want to get the ball to this guy because he's strength 4. Move the witch up. I don't know why. I moved her up just as a distraction more than anything else. I thought also I could use her trail to play in case it gets into a scrum. I want her up here. Go up here. Pick up the ball. It's a 3+, but they have automatic reroll. Do the dodge. Come over here. And then, so what I did was I was here, and I had to do a GFI to get to here away from this guy. And this was a 4+, but all I had to do is a GFI for a 3+. So I'll do the GFI and then throw for a 3+ throw. Make the GFI. Throw the ball. And good. And then I'm going to take this guy and try and dodge away from the tail, and I do, and I'm going to stop him right there. So like, I just am mystified at this play right here. I don't understand why he didn't step on this guy, especially since he's still got a bribe. I just don't understand. At the very least, move your cage away from that dude. Like, put it in the middle towards the rest of your team. I just don't understand that play. But because of this witch and because of this guy, it's going to be more difficult for him to get 2 die on this ball. And he's trying to get a tackle piece on this on the ball. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's 2. He can't even go that way. So 2 GFIs to get a hit with this guy, but then he's got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got 3 GFIs to get 2 die with this guy. But he's also got a guy like right here. I mean, as you can see, there's a free spot right there, and you'll see. I'm trying to make sure this tackle piece right here can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try and make sure that guy doesn't get me, so you'll see my player. So he's going to go around here. And I thought that was going to be the blitz, but of course it's not. It's just an assist. So this could be the blitz. I was like, oh, that's going to be the blitz. No, he's just going to go over here and base this guy, which means this Crocs is probably going to go right up here. So this part, and so right here, what I'm doing is, as soon as I saw this assist, I knew the blitz was coming from this direction. So I'm like, well, what I need to do is fill this gap, because I knew there was a gap right here, because I didn't GFI this witch. So when he just pushes my spider, and he's not hitting him with tackle's over here, I want to make sure I'm on this Crocs. Because now this guy is straight in the way. Or on the source, excuse me. So he's going to go through, he's going to hit the little trapdoor there. Trapdoor is going to take on the chin from the armor bust guy. Now this guy can't really get around because of him, unless he knocks this guy down. So he just goes, I'm going to hit that guy then. And he's just going to get a push. I'm just going to go right there. I'm going to make sure I'm in the way of him getting on my ball carrier. He's going to hit him again, and that guy doesn't have tackle, so I'm going to go right there. Get closer to my ball carrier, which I think is awesome. And then he's going to start moving skinks around. And he didn't... Also, when I have a bonehead hair player like this, if I'm not going to throw blocks with them, I like to move them first. Because then I can work around where they're going to go. But maybe he wanted to see what was going to happen. So I'm on a skink. I might as well throw the dice. I mean, I got blocked, so I could hit him. 50% chance, I believe, there. I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to hit this skink because he's got a niggle, and he's right there. Now, these guys are knocked down, so now I can move my ball carrier to freedom. And all I got to do is do like 1 GFI to get away from that guy. And then I'm good, because he can't get to me now. Now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to assist, because I'm going to foul this dude. He fouled my witch. It's like, let's get fucked. Come over here, I'm going to hit this guy. I don't really know. This was not a good move. And again, the reason it's not a good move is if he's given up on the score, which he probably has at this point, she's super exposed to getting hit. I'm going to come over here with my kicker, and I'm going to foul this fucking AG5 skink. And I'm going to get him. That's just KO, though. Like, he's got a niggle. I want to hurt him so bad. And then that guy says they're going to pass the turn. So he comes in and blitzes. I'm like, oh, shit. He's just trying to cause damage. Like, now he's super salty. Gets the hit on Black Widow, which is my Palmer Witch, which is a super unique piece, and I don't want to die. Who survives, and I already know this chick is getting fucking fouled. I already know. And here he comes, and he's just going to gang foul her. And I'm like, well, this is Oh, and right now I'm thinking, 'cause I was like, I'll just stall the whole half. But now I'm like, because I was done with this witch and used her up here as an assist instead of coming down in here to protect her, like I know I have to score. Because it was just dumb. So he's gonna go up here so he can pressure on me to make me score, which doesn't need to because this is enough pressure right here. Goes through and he fouls Black Widow. Like, come on, baby, just give me a KO, be perfect. Stun's okay. Stun's okay. Diving tackle, got him. Got him. Oh, I was gonna reroll. It's a 5+, so do I get him? Oh, he gets away, that little fucking... You ever notice, like, the skinks look small on the screen, but when they do those animations, they're like the same size as the model. They're huge. So my witch is getting stunned. I don't like that. She's getting gang fouled. I'm like, well, I just need to get the hell out of here. I should go ahead and score. So I hit this guy. Because I have grab, even though I'm blitzing and don't get to use my grab, it still cancels his sidestep. But I got the power anyway. And then I'm just going to walk in. I'm just going to walk in because I don't want him to keep fouling my witch. I like that witch. So 1-0 on his drive feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I've taken no damage so far, just the KO. Well, 3 KOs. The witch stays out, which I'm actually... I mean, I want the Mighty Blow tackle on the pitch, of course, but she's safe right now. If I can go into my half up 1-0, I'm okay with that. So I'm okay with that witch now. I do have a babe. So it's unlucky I got that, but I mean, you have a babe, it's 3+, so 2 out of 3 is exactly on average. Just sucks that that's the one. Do the offset again, because there's no reason to get close to him. Like, even if he scores, I'm in an okay spot. It's, you know, you see changing weather. Your ball's going out of bounds, and it's a kick like that. Throws it to his Blodge Step skink. So he's got 1 turn to get into scoring position. I thought this was strange, too. Again, he's only got 2 Mighty Blow instead of 3 on the pitch, which I think is strange. He must be trying to get level on this guy. That's the only thing I could think of. Crocs is gonna 3-dive Megalomorphia. Get nothing, and then blitz, and he's gonna blitz Sure Hands guy. Looks like. Like, which one of these guys do you think is most valuable? He thinks the Sure Hand's most valuable, probably because he picked up the ball after the blitz, and then Tarantula gets KO'd. I'm getting hit a lot of Mighty Blows, so these KOs are to be expected. That's why I got the babe. That's exactly why I got the babe. And then I'm watching this, so I'm watching him do these movements, and I'm like, he's not going to score. I don't think he realizes he needs somebody in scoring position this turn, because he gave the ball to the guy farthest back, and he's setting up a wall over here, but it's turn 7. Like, you need to be in scoring position this turn. So I was really confused by this play also, but I knew as soon as this came up, I'm like, he's not even going to try and score. Because he had to just expose whatever skink was going to try and score. And then he tries to pass, because this guy's 15-16, so I was like, I guess he just thought, I'm not even going to try to score, I'm just going to throw a pass. And the ball is free. I'm like, and I'm super confused, because it's like he's not even trying to win the game. So my thought right now is that ball is free, I can pick it up. This guy has 2 GFIs to pick it up. He's got to do some fancy, like, dodge, dodge here, GFI, and a 3+ pickup. But Elves do that kind of shit all the time. And there's no reason for me not to try because he's got no scoring threat. There's nothing for me to protect, so I'm like, I might as well fucking try. There's no reason for me not to. All right. So I'm going to go, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to screen off Usaurus in case this works. I'm going to hit this guy to make it a little easier on myself. Because he always just want to hit skinks. All right. Let's move. Let's protect her because I know I can tell already he's getting salty. We didn't talk at all during the game, but I can. By the way he's been playing, I'm like he's getting salty. So let's protect these 2 guys because they're my 2 most important pieces on the pitch. And he's also guard's really important, so let's bring him back. Because I'm just gonna do a Hail Mary play, right? And when I was doing this, pulling all these guys back, I'm like I shouldn't have even used this guy. I should have pulled him back too. 2+, 2+, 2+, 3+. And it's good. I might as well re-roll that because, like, oh no, I'm not going to re-roll that because I do have 1 turn left. And I have a chance to score. I'm in scoring range right now. I don't even need a GFI. I just need a dodge. I mean, again, there's no reason for me not to try that. So he goes over here. He's got no re-rolls left. This is a GFI that he fails. Yeah. So I'm just going to clear this fucking skink and go score. Oh, man. Well, there's nothing else to do. I was like, well, maybe I can blitz something. Wolf Spider, who has a lot of skinks on his fucking death. He's injured a lot of skinks in his life. I'm gonna go score. Like, I should have done this blitz. I don't even know why I didn't. So I'm up 2-0 on his drive. Feeling pretty good about that. But like, you could see him progressively tilting as the game wore on. His play started to get more and more aggressive and less about trying to win the game. So I know I'm up 2-0. Like, we both know this game is essentially over, especially since I'm receiving. I know he's going to try and kill my team. At this point, he's got a bribe. He probably feels super unlucky. But his play has degraded. So I'm like, well, he's just going to try and murder my team. This is about to get real nasty. And he's a murder lizard team, so if he wants to kill my team, he probably will. Especially since he's got a bribe on top of it. Oh boy. So job 1, throw a pass with her because she's 50 of 51. I would love to get her tackle. So both my Mighty Blows have tackle. This is what I want. And Mighty Blow piling on tackle is so good. Frenzy, Mighty Blow, piling on tackle, super good. Super good. So she's back there, and I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to score fast. A, because 3-0 means the game is over, and the game is absolutely over. He's not coming back from 3-0. But then I can also maybe get 4-0. You can't get 4-0 until you get 3-0. And I want to stay away from half of his team. So he gets touchback. I'm going to throw it to the Witch, even though I should throw it to one of these guys because I want her to throw a pass. I want her to throw that pass. But like, I can get away from these dudes, so I'm like, well, if I do a 2-turn, or even a 3-turn, then I'm safe from half these guys. Hit that AG5 skink again. Jesus Christ. This is like Baz has an AG5 skink or an AG4 skink or some nasty skink with a niggle that I cannot fucking remove either. I have pretty good luck against skinks. I mean, not even good luck. I hit them decent, but against their star skinks, I never do well. Black Widow throws the pass that she needs and gets it. I threw it to the strength 4 guy because he's the hardest guy to bring down. I'm going to go through because you can only get a skink on him. So let's go over here and just be a scoring threat. Sure hands guy, let's come over here. I hope I protect this witch. I hope I protect that witch. Then I'm trying to set up a weird cage. Yeah, so I'm going to set up a cage right there. I'm going to put another piece right there. Actually, I probably don't even have to put it right there. Yeah, this is good now. I did the GFI, so I got the full cage. I'm going to bring him over here, probably put him right there so I can put my witch up there and protect her because he's already made it clear that he really wants to fucking hit my witches. And like I said, he's gotten progressively saltier. He's tilted more. And I'm like, oh, I'll just go here and I'll stop that guy. But what does this leave me? This leaves me with my fucking witch super exposed, like the girl who just leveled my palm witch. And here he comes. And you know he's salty. He gets the bow, but you know he's salty. He literally could have brought 2 of these things over here or whatever and gotten a 3-die. There was no reason not to go with the 3-die, but he just came straight at the blodger. He doesn't even have block. He just comes straight at the blodger with the Crocs. You know he's tilting hard at this point. But gets the POW, which I don't like Mighty Blow on my fucking blodger. My Palmer who just leveled. Fortunately, she lives, and then he brings them over anyway. Like, why didn't you bring him over in the first place so you could have gotten 3-die? Like this, at this point, like I said, I already knew he was tilting, but this is, wow, he's mad. Like, he's not playing well right now. And he played way better in our first game. In our first game, man, I was like, man, this coach really got his shit together. But I think I tilted him very early. He's also working like 80 hours this week, so he could just be exhausted. And, like, I don't really want to play this game, but I have to get it in. And that's clearly a possibility because he played so well in the first game. So here he comes with the AG5 skink. He's going to use the AG5 skink to fucking foul my witch. That son of a bitch. Oh, well, she's up. Oh, no! No! Apo, save me. Thank fucking God. I would not want to lose my palm witch. The turn she leveled to a skink foul. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, get that bitch. Oh, you got a bribe. Son of a bitch. And right now what I'm thinking is, well, now I'm going to stall out. I'm going to stall as long as possible because my most important, I don't have an Apo anymore. Like, I have to play 10 turns against a team with fucking 4 Mighty Blow without an Apo. Like, I am not excited about this game now, especially since he's still got a bribe. Well, it's been his bribe, but I'm like, he might still foul because the game's over. Right now, I am like super concerned about saving the rest of my team. And next week I have to play Lamboka's Claw Mighty Blow Squad, which I don't want to. Come over here to hit this guy, knock him down. Nothing. I've got to protect her because I know he's coming for him. I'm probably foul that dude. I'm like, well, if I'm going to get fouled, I have to foul back. When you're getting fouled as shit, if you don't foul back, you're just giving the other guy, like, it's like giving them a big fucking free pass, like big sign that says, come fucking rape me. You have to foul back. So AV9, I get to foul him. That's pretty good. If I get a sword, if I can get this Mighty Blow fucking tackle piece off, that'd be great, but just a stun. Which I'd have got the double sixes. I'd have been okay with the send-off. He comes up, hits trap door with block. Again, that guy just needs a touchdown or a couple SPP. I think that's why he keeps tackling with him. He's just going to rally, get around me, because when you gang foul like this, then you're, by definition, all next to each other. So he's like, well, I'm lizards and you're fucking elves, so I'm just going to base you, which is exactly what I would do. Exactly what I would do. Here comes the fouling guy. He's going to foul trap door. Like, you know he's salty now. He doesn't have a fucking... Yeah, get that fucking guy off the pitch, ref. Like, he doesn't have a bribe anymore. He uses his best skink to foul that guy, so he is just cranky. And this is a murder fest from here on out. This is can my guys live? This is where we're at. So I'm like, let's see if I can stall another turn. So I'm not really in a bad spot. If I can limit my hits, of course I'm gonna hit somebody. If I push this guy up, if I can limit my hits to one a turn and hopefully not get fouled, then I want to stall. Because I'm not in the worst position. As long as I can protect my good players, right? So we'll go over here to protect this guy coming from this direction. I want to put a piece right here. But I fucking snake eyes the dodge. Oh, just a stun. But that means that this guy's probably going to get hit, which I have to. I'm taking more hits already. I'm taking 1, 2, 3 hits. If I was only taking 1 hit a turn, I'd probably stall out longer. But I know as soon as I failed that snake eyes that dodge, I'm like, I have to fucking score. Which is going to give him line of scrimmage hits, which I don't really like because he's trying to fucking murder me, but I don't know that I have too much of a choice. Croc's pows again. That Croc is on fire, dude. He gets a KO. That's like his 3rd KO from just that Crocs. And Crocs doesn't have fucking... That's weird. Crocs doesn't have tackle. So he's just powing blodgers left and right, fucking knocking them out. This is what I don't want. I don't want Huntsman taking hits, Mighty Blow hits, because he's fucking cool. He takes an armor break, and I bet your bottom dollar he's getting fouled, even though he's stunned. And here it comes. He didn't even fucking bother putting the assist in. That's how mad he is. Oh, man. Ah, ref, get that guy. You snake-eyed that. Salt is real. And now another reason I don't mind scoring is he's only got fucking, what, 2 skinks left? I had nobody to hit there, and I'm like, I gotta score. Because my team is no longer in a position to protect itself. They were, then I snake-eyed that dodge. So, 3-0. 3 skinks out, 2 of them of their own accord. The KO does not come back, so he should have 2 skinks in the pitch. And my witch, of course, my badly hurt witch, or my witch that got killed, Apo, of course she comes back, and then the fucking KO comes back. I'm like, why couldn't this guy come back and then the witch stay out? Because I don't, at this point the game's won. I don't want to risk it my players. I got a Claw Mighty Blow team ahead of me, and I got the playoffs ahead of me. Which, GOBBLN is a super bashy division. They don't have a whole lot of elves. It's mostly bash teams. There's a couple elves sprinkled in, but it's mostly fucking murder teams all throughout, all 3 levels. So, you know you're going to need all your pieces for the playoffs. The Blizzard's good, I guess. I don't get too much of it. It's just going to make it harder for him to foul me, which I like. Yep, turn 12, first bonehead. I mean, thank God. Because that guy's been fucking just knocking me out left and right. Gets the blitz over there, and there's nothing on that. He's got 4 rerolls. Like I totally expected him to fucking spend that reroll there. Goes over there, picks up the ball, and he comes over here to the sideline. And I'm like, well, I wasn't going to hit you, but if you're going to be against the sideline, if you're not going to protect your skink, I might as well try. Might as well try. So for my first order of business is I can clear both of these fucking Saurus. I don't know. I think I had a GFI to hit that guy, so I don't know that I did. But I wanted. I mean, if he's got nobody protecting him, I figure I might as well go over there. I already know his plan is to go over here and hand to this guy. So I'm kind of trying to stay spread out. But I'm going to blitz with this guy to clear this dude, then I can clear that dude. That's the plan. I don't mind the witches being over here because I'm going to hit the tackle piece. I'm going to hit both tackle pieces, knock them down. So they will be protected from getting hit. Which I know he wants to do. Strength 4 guy is going to pow. He didn't name his dude, so I'm not going to try to say the name. I'm going to stay there, of course. And then he's going to 2-die this guy and knock him down. So both the Mighty Blow tackle pieces are down, which I like. I don't even know if I'm going to move him, am I? I'm going to base that guy. Like, why not? He's got to do a 3+3+ to get away. I mean, he's got the automatic reroll, but might as well try. Looks like he's... Oh, why base that guy? I guess... Oh, he's going to bring the Crocs in? So I think he's... Is he going to... I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to bring this skink over here or bring this skink over there. He's got to blitz this guy, right? Either that or just trust 3+3+. So it's going to be a Crocs blitz. Probably on this guy. Again, he could have just moved this dude over and it would have been a 3-die. Oh, there you go. That'll work. Over there. What? What? He did fucking... Is he going to 1-die with the skink? Who doesn't have block? He is. He is. That's balls of steel. I mean, he gets a POW, so it worked. But now his game's exposed, so I'm going to hit her with fucking Mighty Blow. Yeah. What did you expect to happen? Ball doesn't go into a great spot. That goes into a horrible spot. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to try and protect this witch because I know he's... Like, I shouldn't even have done that. But because I know full well he's trying to murder my witches at this point, because he's not trying to win. I'm like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. I got 2-die in the Crocs. I'm going to put the Blodge Step tackle, diving tackle guy on the ball. Knock down the Crocs. No damage, unfortunately. And then I'm going to protect her because she just... I want to play at least one game with her before he fucking murders her. Fail a dodge, but there's only... I have all rerolls left, so no reason not to try it out. It was a 3+2+. Get away. I'm trying to just limit hits right now. So, alright. So he comes through with this tackle. I can tell you, he wants to murder my witches. And he fucking gets it. Like, he is 100% knocked down on my witches. Like, they haven't... He's doing a good job of hitting them with tackle, though. These Mighty Blow tackle guys just been pounding the shit out of her. They've taken a beating this game. I wasn't real happy with this game because of how usually I'm way better protecting my witches, but when the opponent gives up on winning the game and just wants to murder your team, like, it's really hard to protect your piece, especially if you are trying to win the game. So yeah. And he tries to dodge away from diving tackle. It just fails a regular dodge, so he re-rolls that, and then he rolls a 5, so I didn't even get to diving tackle him. So at this point, I'm thinking there's no reason not to just let him score. So I'm gonna be more inclined to just protect my pieces right here. Like, I could maybe do some kind of fancy dive play. Oh, I can hit him right there. This doesn't cost me anything. Just 2 pluses. Might as well re-roll that. That was unfortunate. Usually, the Wolf Spider's really good at getting that guy down, but not getting Skinks down. But that time he failed me. Like, if he had knocked him down, there's a possibility I could have gotten 4-0. But since that didn't knock down, I'm like, well, this game is pretty much over. Maybe he clears that guy, maybe he doesn't. Don't matter. I'm just trying to protect my guys at this point. So he's got to be in scoring position this turn. I don't know that he'll foul me. Like, he's been sent off the last 2 times. He's definitely going to hit me. He's hit me with tackle, of course. That pows me. So hopefully Wolf Spider lives through this. I saw that and I was concerned that he would foul him. Because I really like that piece. And his 2 Mighty Blow tackle guys really put in work this game. And I know at this point so he's probably not going to foul me unless he wants to use this guy. He might foul me with that guy. I can't get to him. Yeah, he's definitely going to foul me. He's going to foul my Witch with the Saurus. Saurus fouls are kind of cool looking. Yeah, get that guy off the pitch, ref. That's just a pure 100% solid foul right there. This is just, I worked it out. He could GFI to here, but not to these spots. So I was like, well, I'm just going to protect these guys, especially this piece and this piece, because they're my most valuable ones in the pitch right now. And then her, of course. But I'm thinking I probably won't get fouled this turn because he's indicating that he wants to score by moving this guy over there. So I'm going to see if I can hit this guy with my mighty blow. Like, this guy's been beating on me all game. Let's see if I can get a gratuitous damage. My witch elves are notorious for doing turn 16 fucking damage. Like, wait the whole game to not hurt anybody, and then last turn get him. But a double skull ain't gonna do it. So we'll push him. And I gotta do 3 plus GFI, which I make, and then I get him push again. He's got 3 rerolls, so he might want to hit me, but he might just score. He's gonna attack me with this Crocs. Oh man, if he won a 9 with that Crocs, I would. And then pal me again. That guy's got a 100% pal ratio. And he goes and scores, and that's the game. So, real salty game on his part. Like I said, he worked 80 hours this week. He said, while we were scheduling the game. So my guess is that he was just super tired, didn't really want to play the game, and just didn't have any other good times to play it because he had got two games he had to play. Because in our first game he played much better. 13 armor breaks to 7 armor breaks. I only allowed 32 blocks, and I scored 3 times, so he got 6 extra hits, so that's really good on my part. Just 5 KOs, which is solid. 3 KOs and injury, 25 blocks. So these numbers are all pretty good. 32 blocks is great, especially when you score 3 times. This is him. He picked up above average. Well, he's got AG4, so probably found the same. Dodges on average. Armor, injury, passes for skinks. For stunty as on average. Catch, of course, is below average. That sucks. But some of those are when the ball was bouncing around. They're like 6 pluses. Casualties going forwards. He tried 1 and failed it. Diving tackle. He doesn't have diving tackle, so that's my diving tackle. And I failed. It's my failure. It's weird that's on his thing. Bonehead, 92% is pretty solid. Wake up KOs. Some of those KOs were at the end of the game. Bribe 21s and 10 6s, so that hurts. But 13 pows. 10 skulls. I had 10 pows, 8 skulls, so my shit's pretty average. Average, dodge, a little bit below average. Well, a couple of those were 3 pluses, so there you go. Going forwards were above average. Catches were exactly on average. It's a 2 plus, so that's not bad. Injury pickups, I only picked up twice, huh? Oh, because one of the kickoffs was out of bounds. Pass, good. Wake up to KO. Oh, so there you go. That is Long Came a Spider versus Osiarlaplav Snikov. Snikov. That puts me, let's close this replay out. Puts me, so only 3-1. That puts me at 7-2 and, or 6-2 and 0? 7-2 when you combine the two together. See, I'm at 1900 TV. I actually ended up getting a 6 on the winnings. So I had like 2,200 fucking dollars, which I then spent. That's why I says 1950 there, because I spent my money. I bought my level 1 enhancement. Like, this team has played. I don't even know how many teams this team played. So 29 plus 35 games, and I just now got a fucking level 2 stadium. Like, I don't have a fucking enhancement yet. 35 games is a lot to not have a fucking stadium. So anyway, I am in first, 3-1-0. I'm playing and I'm guaranteed first now, and I'm playing Lamboka's team next. I don't know where he's at in the standings. I could actually probably look super fast without. Oh no, it's Stomping Fields. Oh no, I did it. Let's see. So he will be at. Because the Lizard lost, he's at 10. So I think Lamboka is actually also guaranteed in. Oh, not quite. He needs to win this week, which he hasn't played yet. If he gets 1 point in this game, then he is also guaranteed into the playoffs. And his team looks like this. He's got Claw Mighty Blow lineman, which is so it's weird, right? So he's got Claw Mighty Blow lineman, and then his blitzer doesn't have Mighty Blow. Like, it's super weird. But I'm okay with that. I mean, he's got tackle, which sucks, but that means that his Claw Mighty Blow is on AV7. And this guy's Palmer, so that hurts. But instead of his Claw Mighty Blow being on AV8, it's on AV7, so that's something on my way. Of course, the Troll's got Claw Mighty Blow and block. That Troll's nasty. It's a pretty good-looking team. So I'm a little concerned about that. I just need to play that game and hopefully not take too many losses. But I'm going to win my division. But you see, I'm 1900 TV, which is super high. Super high. So anyway, that is the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow morning, I'll be playing my very last, I'm playing Clan game, which will be against Maraskadu's Chorfs. He's got 3 Claw Mighty Blow. I only have 3 Warriors. I'm absolutely going to get destroyed, but I've already come to terms with it, so it should be a mostly salt-free match because I'm expecting to get murdered. So that's exactly what should happen. When we put our draft together, we were like, I'm 100% taking the bus for this team because we had nobody else really good to play against his Chorfs. Looks like I don't even have a ticket yet. Huh. Playing metal, which is the admin, so you think they would get this shit straight. Anyway, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is GOBBLN, Stomping Fields. 1 game left on Stomping Fields before the playoffs. 1 game left in the Proving Grounds, which I believe I need 1 point in my last game to clinch the playoff, or maybe I've already clinched. I think I've already clinched this playoff too. So I will have both Proving Grounds and Stomping Fields playoffs coming up shortly, which probably also means if you guys are interested in GOBBLN, which you should be, as it is a great league, it is the time to start signing up because we're about to hit playoffs. Playoffs take about 4 to 5 weeks, so you have some time. But if you want to sign up, go to the GOBBLN page. Just search GOBBLN. Go to the forums. You want to sign up for the forum, of course. Go to the Proving Grounds section. There's a bunch of sections. It's really confusing. Go to the Proving Grounds sections and sign up there because that's for new teams. So do that. Thank you guys for watching. See you.